It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender or build a team from the ground up? Pay attention to each team's prestige rating, represented by the number of stars next to each team's name. Teams with a higher prestige will be ready to compete for the college football playoff. Right up time to figure out where on the coaching staff you want to start. Whichever role you decide on, you'll receive new coaching opportunities throughout the season via the coaching carousel. And it's all based on how well your team performs. Now for the fun part. Here, you'll create a coach of your own or select an existing one. If your plan is to, now is time to choose your coach's archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What's most important to you? Maximizing player development, acquiring new talent, or putting your team in the best position to win? Congratulations. It's time to sign your first coaching contract. Now pay attention to the expectations of the role. Failing to meet the university's expectations. Welcome to College Station, Texas, Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he... Just taking a knee in the end zone. Off-play action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Texas A&M going quickly.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Reed. Going up top. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
And on this opening drive, the offense trying to be aggressive, attacking deep down the field, but they're going to have to do a better job of taking advantage of those one-on-one matchups because that time the defense won. They were able to high point the football, creating the interception.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes that
fires toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
Find some fresh air. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for room. It's Moss. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Texas A&M going up tempo. He wants it all. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Yeah, and I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Trying to get into the marker. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
On the option. He'll toss it.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Fires to the right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits him right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Handoff to the single running back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. They're testing the right side here. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Got room to work. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Aggies headed quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first.
Ernie on the Jets. He's loose. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Now on the move. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This is why they show up for Midnight Yell, and they are playing like they practiced.
And this place rocks as loud as anywhere in the country, and you want to get them going early. First drive of the game, scoring a touchdown, getting them jacked up.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Carr. Unloads to the right. He's got it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun to give, looking for room. Gets it past the marker. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Craver. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll move the tight end. Keeps it on the draw. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Texas A&M going quickly. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The short hands, it's Concepcion. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Catch in the middle, it's Moss.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. That's reeled in, it's Moss. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Gonna take a shot. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown!
offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Snagged out of the air. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. They'll immediately call timeout. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Kramer. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Rushes on him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw. It's Reed. There's the pressure. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On the run, deep down the right side. Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. And it's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. Returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15.
Playing the option meant consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Oh, they're after him. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer. They were able to get the sack.
They'll run it from the gun. Running into the open space. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
It's unfortunate for this offense, guys. Had they not had the mental errors and mistakes early in the drive, they'd be sitting pretty right now. Even after that long gain on the running play, they've still got 4th down.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got it, 1st down and more. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play. They just couldn't get it done.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Carr. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. They get to him as he throws. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Texas A&M going up tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Snagged in the middle, it's Moss. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. To the air on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. He'll try to do it himself. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. On the run, it's Moss. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Back to pass, it's Reed. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He lost one down the sideline. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The Irish come to the line facing second and short. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. The give on the option. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Wide open spaces. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
Goes to the option. Quick toss. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Touchdown, Irish! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Reed. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He just treated that thing like a hot potato, and they're going to call him for grounding. Line getting set on second down. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets out of bounds. He's short of the first down marker. Now they have to move the sticks to keep this late drive alive. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He wants a big play here late. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. This offense has it with really good field position. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that. Every time you go into the booth, I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.